should have shaved before I did this.
Perfect.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tiffany Nicole here. If you are new here, then please don't forget to click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are not new here and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button, please. And if you've already subscribed and you are regular on my channel, then welcome back. So today we are doing an everyday glam look, the look that you see here. I did have a few technical difficulties before we get into the whole spiel. Had a few technical difficulties, camera cut out a few times. Yeah, trying to get used to my new camera, all of that. So if you are wanting to do an everyday glam look, something that's regular, no highlight, no extreme contour, no none of that, then stay tuned and check out this video. Check out your girl's video, period. And yes, let's get into this. So I have already started with my brows. I did my brows off camera and concealed. Because look, they are already a mess. I haven't gotten my eyebrows arched at all or threaded. That's normally what I do. Get them threaded. I haven't gotten them threaded in a minute, so they're growing back. So I wanted to do them off camera, you know, or whatever. Because it's a process. It's a process. And I mean, they came out okay. They're not the best, but we're just gonna roll with it. So today, as I stated, we're doing a natural, everyday glam look. So, you know, let's get into it. So I may be showing y'all like a few colors from a few different palettes, but we're not gonna focus on palettes today. What we're mainly focusing on is the natural, everyday look. Just a basic, natural, everyday look. 1 or 2 eyeshadows, maybe 3 eyeshadows, but basically 1 to 2. This is kind of like my basic glam, what I do for clients, but we're gonna dumb that down just a little bit. Just something every day you could wear to work, you could wear to happy hour, you can wear to the mall on a Saturday. If you don't want, you want something really simple and you don't want to do a bold smoky eye, you don't want to do any color on your eye, this is it, girl. This is what we're going to do today. So today we're going to come away from this video knowing how to do just a basic everyday glam look. All right, a basic everyday glam look. So I'm going to show products, but we're not going to focus on products. So don't focus on, you know, what products I'm using. We're going to focus on the colors that I'm using. So I'm basically showing you a look that you can do with any brand of makeup. So you don't have to rush out and go and buy the products that I'm using. You can use any, if you have these colors at home, you can use the colors that you have at home. You don't have to worry about going to get the palette that I use and getting that exact same color. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's get started with the face. So as I stated, I've already done my brows. I've concealed my eyelid and I've also set that. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have my mirror right here. And so I'm looking, you know, down. Got all them ugly ass fingerprints. But anyway, so let's get started. So, like I said before, don't focus on the brand, but mainly I'm going to be using a lot of Juvia's Place eyeshadows. So if you already have all of those at home, you good. You period. You good. Even if you don't, if you have browns and neutrals and nudes at home, you still good, period. All right. So let's get started. I'm taking a brown. And just in case, if you want to know, it's my Juvia's Place palette. It's the Masquerade Mini. So that one. And then we're going to go in just a regular base brown. Just like that we're using for our transition color. This one is the color Burkina. So just a regular brown that you have at home. Take that. And we're going to apply that above the crease area. Above the crease area. So I don't know if I need to get closer. Is that okay? Okay. So we're applying it above the crease. And you're taking a regular old blender brush that you have. And you just apply that above your crease area. And shade it in. And be careful not to go too close to your brow bone because you want to leave that space open. And we're just filling that in. And this is really quick and simple. We're not doing too much with the eyes because this is everyday glam. Everyday glam. Something that you can just wear at home. So what I do like to do, I do like to bring that down because sometimes you could find yourself when you get towards like the end of your makeup, you putting your base makeup on and you putting the foundation on your nose and you notice like you have a space where you still see concealer and you don't see the eyeshadow that you placed. It's because you didn't put it close enough to the bridge. We're not bringing it down to the bridge yet, but we are putting it close to the bridge. So you just go in right there and just blend. Just keep blending that. And then we're going to go back into that color, that brown that we used, shake off the excess, and then we're going to do the other eye. I like to do both eyes simultaneously. So that way I know that I'm using the same brush. I'm not picking up any other colors or residue from any other colors that I'm using. I'm using that same brush and I'm applying it on both sides. And it helps me to not forget a step too on the other eye. So we're doing the same thing. We're starting it at the corner and then we're just working our way in, just blending. And remember, we're not going down the bridge. We're just going to the bridge. So blend that and you make sure that you blend it out smooth. And we're not going up to the brow bone. We're just staying right here above the crease area. Above the crease. And I keep getting closer, but then I keep going back further. And it's like, y'all, I have a new camera. So I'm not using my phone anymore. So y'all should love that because my videos, the sound is not going to cut in and out, which was fucking annoying and getting on my damn nerves and just bringing down the quality of my videos. So I went out on a limb, stepped out on faith, and I brought me a little camera, you know. So yes, and when we got that all blended, we make sure that that's blended in. We're gonna go. See, this is nothing. This is quick. We're going to go in with a darker chocolate brown color, and I'm taking that dark brown from the Wahalla 2 palette. And I've only used this palette on my clients, so I'm really excited about using this palette, but I'm not doing this. I have another video that I used these colors. Look at these colors. Aren't these colors beautiful, y'all? Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. But I'm not using these colors, not in this video. I have another video that I'm filming where I'm going to dive into the colors of the video. But right now we're taking the brown out of this palette. We're taking a brown out of this palette and we're going to apply that in the crease. So we're going to take a blender brush, a fluffier blending brush, and we're going to tap into that, shake that excess off, and we're going in to the crease. And you see how it's giving that darker color already? And most times I like to go inside my crease with a pointed blending brush, just so I can make sure I'm precisely hitting my crease area and it's not going into my transition color. But today I kind of wanted to go into my transition color just because it's different browns and you'll still see that color pay out with the transition color as well. Because all we really did was just went from light to dark and darkened that. And you make sure it's blended out. Okay, so now with this one, we are going to go down. You know how the transition color we went towards the bridge of the nose? Well, the crease color we're going to go down the bridge of our nose. And what I find that helps me with contouring my nose in the future steps of the makeup process. So even though we're not going to be doing a deep contour, because this is an everyday look that you can wear to work or anywhere you choose, I do still like to build a foundation for all of my steps. So we do have that blended out pretty well. We're going to move over to the other side. We're going to take the same exact brush and we're going to dip it in that color ASAP of that Wahalla 2 palette. Shake off the excess, and then we're just going over to our crease on the other eye. So y'all, I'm really excited about this week that's coming up. We're having our first family trip, and it's on my dad's side of the family. My dad's side of the family is huge. So we're only doing it with part of the family. Like my first cousins. My first cousins and our children and stuff like that. So we're going to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, which I'm really excited about. We're going on a cabin trip, which I think is really going to be cool. I'm really ready to just have a vacation, let loose, relax, chill, just enjoy other people. Because you know, COVID got me down. COVID has a lot of us down. Like, COVID has me down bad. And having COVID too, I feel like, you know what, I just need a break. I need to get away. I need to escape, go somewhere, chill, relax, not think about anything but just having fun. So I'm excited about that. So now we're gonna make sure that we work that towards the bridge of our nose, just like we did with the other side. And don't be, you know, we're not perfect. We don't get things right on the first step. So if you have to dip back into that palette, dip back in that palette, period. And then just add more product. Shake it off, add more product. And then we're bringing that down. Making sure you still see that transition color from dark to light. And then everything is blended nice and neat. So I told you, this is real simple. We almost through with the eyes, y'all. So I am doing a 3-color eye, and not a 2-color natural eye. The next thing we're going to do is go, now I never know how to pronounce this, Douce, this palette by Juvia's Place. So any beige, nude, cream colored eyeshadow that you have, any one, you do not need the one from this palette, any one that you have, you're gonna take that. But before we take that, look at me missing steps and shit. We're going to take a little bit of concealer, and you're gonna do like a lighter shade concealer, just so we can pick up and enhance that powder more. So even though we've already concealed our lids, we're just gonna go in with something lighter. What I'm going in with, you don't necessarily need this, but if you have it, good. What I'm going in with is the P. Louise base in the color Rumor 2. So it's that really beigey color. And then I tap it on my hand like that. And then we're just gonna apply it down here. And we're not cutting the crease. We're not doing anything dramatic. This is an everyday glam look. So we're not going dramatic. We're placing it on there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take us a clean blender brush. And we're going to pat that out. Blending it out to where it's still brighter. It brightens up the lid. But it's no harsh lines, hard creases. To where it could even remotely come out like a cut crease. Because that's not what we want. We want something simple and everyday, y'all. We don't want y'all walking around here in corporate America with these hard creases on your lids. I've seen it. And we don't want that. If that's not what you're going for, listen. This video is for you right now. Now, I do all the creases, but this is an everyday glam look, period. So we blend that out like that. See that? See? Just like that. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. Same exact thing. We're going in with that flat brush. Taking that concealer or your eyeshadow base. Whatever type of base brightener that you have for the lid. Concealer, primer, whatever you use. And now we're going in with that brush. What was our clean brush. And we're just patting and blending it in. Patting and blending it in. And the reason why you pat and not swipe to blend it is because patting keeps it in the same place. You don't want it to move and go all over your eyelids and mess up the work that we did with the dark and the light transition color and the crease color. You don't want to do that. All we're doing is making a foundation, building a foundation for that eye. The eyelid, for our cream base on the lid. That's all we're doing. That's it. Okay, so I did go up a little bit. So I'm going back in with my crease. And just filling it in. Like that. Okay, so now that color, that nude, here's where that comes into play. That nude color that we had, we are going to take an eyeshadow brush and take that nude color. Ooh, shit. And take that nude color right there. And we're, oh shoot, my brush got inside the pink. And you pat on it. Shake the excess. And now we're putting that on the lid. And now you see how that primer or your eyeshadow base or concealer, whichever you chose to use, how that brightened up and lifted our lid color. Now, by all means, if you want something just a little bit more toned down, you don't have to use the base. Since you already concealed your eyes with your concealer or your eyelid primer, you can just go in on top with that nude color. And that way it'll be more toned down, if that's what you're looking for, a more toned down look for work. So you don't have to use that primer base. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. make sure that we get our inner corner, because my inner corner looking, make sure I get that inner corner, because that inner corner looking kind of funky. Okay. So we're doing the same thing for the other eye. Exact same thing. Okay, so then I'm not adding anything to that blender brush that we used for the crease, and then I'm just gonna go in on top of that just to make sure things are blended out over the crease area. Now I am going to take that crease brush after I blend it out over the crease area, and I am going to go back in to that brown color, the one we use from the Wahalla 2 palette, whatever your brown color is, that dark brown that we went into. And I'm going to do the edge of the eye just to get some definition there, so we're not leaving it looking shaggy at the corner of the eye. So you just blend at the corner. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other eye. Okay, so now that we have that, now this part is optional. If you're just going for that basic natural glam look, you can choose to do liner, you cannot choose to do liner. I gotta do liner because I feel like it makes my eyes pop. A Juvia's Place gel liner. I like using gel liners now. I like using gel liners now. And I'm taking the Juvia's Place liner brush. And I'm just going to do a simple line. I probably won't do a wing. We'll see how it comes out. Okay, so once we do the makeup, I'm gonna go back in with my eyeliner because I'm just not feeling this eyeliner. So what I'm going to do is take a primer, any primer that you have. I'm not going to show it to you because I did leave the top off of it and it looks pretty icky, so I'm not showing it to you. But I'm using the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. Yeah, and that's what I'm about to put all over my face. So I told you that I left the top off of it so the consistency is just really thick and crummy. But don't worry, we're not blending it out with our fingers, no way. I'm just putting it on with my fingers. I'm putting it on with my fingers, but we're blending it out with a brush. You know, I was thinking that I could literally do, since we are going on the cabin trip, I could literally do a video doing like cabin look ideas. Maybe, you know, maybe people would be interested in it. Like, I didn't know Broken Bow and going renting cabins out in the woods and stuff was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. So yeah, I think so, y'all. My bad. I have to like so get used to this damn camera. It films in 30-minute spurts. So when I cut the video on, it films in 30-minute spurts, and then it stops, and then the fucking camera cuts off. So I don't know. Like, I be talking for a while, and then the camera shuts off, and I'm like, oh damn, the fucking video stopped. So I won't know until when I go back and I look at the freaking footage to see how much footage I lost. It's probably the whole priming set. I'm not sure if you saw me put the liner on and all of that. If you didn't see that part, that's good, because, you know, I fucked the liner all the way up. But we got the primer on the face. I know I'm looking a little like Casper at the face. So what we're about to do right now is we're going in with this Fenty, and I'm gonna try to see if we can do this in the next 30 minutes, film this in the next 30 minutes. So we're going in with the Fenty foundation. Whichever foundation you use, if you like Fenty, you cool. If you don't, cool too. Use whatever you about to use, but I want a flawless face. So anytime I want that flawless finish, and I don't want to have to like overwork and do too much work with the face, extra concealer, throw setting powder on, make sure the finishing spray is on. If I don't want to have to make sure I, you know, remember all those steps, which I remember those steps anyway, but I'm just bullshitting. But if I really don't want to overwork my foundation, I'm going to use Fenty, period, off top, because Fenty foundation is flawless. It does all the work for you. I mean, listen, I love Fenty. First of all, I love my girl Rihanna, period. But her foundation, her makeup products be killing it. Be killing it. On point. So that's where we're going in. And I'm gonna take a makeup buffing brush. So this foundation is a little darker than my face. But right now it kind of matches my neck, because I've been going through this eczema spells. And I had eczema, I broke out eczema all over my face, all over my neck. So you can see where my neck is still kind of a little rough. I have cocoa butter and my Aveeno eczema therapy cream on it. But yes, my neck is like really textured right now. It's darker than what it normally is, because my neck is already darker than like the rest of my body. But it's like really darker now, because if you didn't know, and if you don't suffer from if you don't suffer from eczema, kudos, good for you, baby. But if you do, and if you're familiar with how eczema is, even if you just familiar with it altogether, then you know that eczema makes you darker when it's going through that healing, or after it's already healed, where you've had the eczema at. You get dark, scaly skin. Depends on your skin color. Is really what it does. It depends on your skin color. And me, since I'm of darker skin, baby, it makes me darker. So I'm not going all the way over to my ear, because as you can tell, I have this piercing on my tragus, and it's a little swollen. It's a little better than what it has been, but it is still a little swollen. And this, I'm not going nowhere. I'm literally doing this face for, you know, tutorial purposes for you all. And because I'm filming another video right after this too. And I'm like, you know, why not kill 2 birds in 1 stone, period. So I'm just not going over to that spot of my ear, of my face. So you see how that Fenty does? Like, girl, she is that girl. She is that girl. Make sure you get up under your chin. All that. Since we're just doing a basic everyday glam, I'm just gonna go in with a concealer that's not too light. There's maybe like a shade or 2 or a shade and a half lighter than me. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. 16 hour Camo Concealer in the color Rich Chocolate. And then we're gonna get typically I don't put a lot of I don't get notifications until I start doing my makeup. But typically I don't put a lot of concealer on, but since this is only like a shade or 2, maybe not even 2, a shade and a half lighter than me, I put enough to blend. And you see how it does not take much at all. It didn't take much to blend that. Like I did 1 or 2 presses and look, bam, period. I know I said that I wasn't gonna do a concealer that's lighter, but I think I just have to. Like, I just have to, y'all. I gotta do something just a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna go in with this Juvia's Place in the color 16, and I'm gonna just brighten up my eyes just a little bit. I'm not doing a lot. Brighten up that forehead, mouth, chin. Definitely the bridge of the nose. Okay. And then we're not going to do a major, we're not carving out our contour today. That's not what we're going to do, because this is, again, we basic, baby. We everyday. We're everyday makeup glam. So we are going to take a little setting powder, and we're not baking. We're not baking. This process is going by quick and smooth. We're not baking a damn thing. So we're going to take that setting powder and we're going to go under the eye. And I guess I didn't shake it out enough. But we pressing that setting powder into the skin. Into the skin. Where we place concealer at. So you just put in the setting powder where you place the concealer at, and you're patting it into the skin. We're not baking. We're not doing a whole baking process, because we're not doing baked up glam, extra deep contour, carved out face and cheekbones. That's not what we're doing. That's not our look. It's something simple for you to do in the morning time, for you to get up a few hours earlier before work, or before you hit that shopping trip on Saturdays, or you go out for brunch with your girls and you just want to be, you know, a simple diva today. That's it. That's it. We want to be simple. So you just press it into the skin. We're not baking. And you see, the setting powder continues to open up that under eye and help with that highlight. And we're pushing it into the skin everywhere. Everywhere you would bake, you push it into the skin. And then you blend on your nose. Everywhere. So even get those smile lines, get those creases. Everywhere that you know you crease at, you make sure that you put the setting powder there. It improves longer wear throughout the day. Okay. I don't even know what color this is. Oh, deep dark is what it is. And it's just a shade darker. Maybe even half a shade darker than my skin. So that way it's not high definition. It's not too much contour. Because that's not what we want to, that's not what we're trying to give. We're not trying to give off deep contour. So I'm taking a contour or blush brush, and I'm just gonna hit that on the side, and just so you know, we can blend in everything else. Blend in that setting powder, all of that. And y'all, if y'all can see like the glitter, there's little sparkles that's on my face, it's because some of my glitter eyeshadow wasted. And I've told y'all before, this one company where I get my glitters from, J. La Rue, her packaging was horrible. I hated it. Ooh, I see something that I need to blend out. But her packaging was really not that girl at all. It would always fall out. Like, I've gotten a couple that I've received the day of, and product was wasted all in the bag. It was just a waste of money. Just a huge waste of money. And to be paying that much for some product that's just going to fall out, that got annoying after a while. So I really stopped purchasing, just for the simple fact because our product is damn good. It's just that the packaging was horrible. So I know after the new year she just did new packaging, and I haven't bought from her yet. It does seem like this packaging will hold up a little bit better. But yeah, I haven't purchased anything. I haven't. I should have shaved before I did this. But yeah. Okay. So again, I'm not going in with that under concealer on the base of my cheek, because we're not trying to etch out the contour at all. We're just giving just a little definition to the face. I am gonna go in on top with my forehead again. Okay, y'all. So I'm back, and y'all didn't even know I had left. My camera cut out bad this time, and I had some issues with the eyeliner and the eyelash glue when getting the lashes on. It's probably because I wasn't supposed to be putting these big ass lashes on any damn way. And I couldn't find my natural lash to go with this glam look. To go with this everyday glam look. So you got what you got. This eye messed up and it just didn't come out right. But we're gonna finish the look off any damn way. So we're gonna go in with the lip. And the lip, I'm doing Juvia's Place. Again, I feel like we did everything Juvia's Place except for the foundation and the primer. Because Juvia's Place, I have a face primer. But I have glitter all over my damn hands because of that glitter eyeshadow. So we're going in with the lip Cocoa, Juvia's Place lipstick Cocoa. And I'm going in with the lip brush. And I'm going to do like a nude ombre lip. A nude ombre lip. I was going in with the lip brush. But to ombre it, I'm going to go in with the lip brush. And then to ombre your lip, all you're doing is, when you do that liner on the outside, you just pat it in. So it can give like an ombre effect. So I'm going to take another lipstick by Juvia's Place called In Vogue. And I'm going to put that in the middle, the center of my lip. And I don't like that lip that everyone is doing. This is just me. This is just my opinion. But the lip that everyone is doing with the dark ass top lip and then the bright ass bottom lip, I don't like that. I can't fuck with that at all. If that's something that you like, more power to you, but I can't fuck with that. That's not my thing. So most likely you'll never get that lip from me. I'm not knocking those who do like it though. But me, you'll never get that with me. I like for the entire lip to be evenly ombre'd out. Not just the top lip one color and then, yeah, that's not me. And hey, no judgment over here. I don't judge. I just can't fuck with it. Okay. So we have our lip. And I think we have our look. Don't mind this eye over here that just didn't do right with the lash or the eyeliner. But I am going to spray a little of the MAC Prep and Prime. I'm not going in with any highlight on my face because again, this is a basic everyday work. If you want to highlight just to add something a little extra, then by all means you can definitely do that. But today this look is just really your basic go-to glam look. So we're gonna let the setting powder set. And this is the final look. So guys, I forgot to
end off my video. I guess I kind of did, but I just wanted to thank you all so much. So much for watching my video and tuning in to my channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I said that in the beginning, but I love you all. Peace out.